Listen, VSLs are dead. If you are still running this VSL book a call model, in the next 2 years, you will be out of business. Our team, we've done it for years. We have generated millions of dollars in VSL traffic, but now we killed that entire model. Now we acquire leads for free. We close more, run leaner. I'm gonna show you exactly how in this video. If you're new here, my name is Javi Chavez, and I've scaled info businesses to over $40 million in sales, hired and fired hundreds of salespeople, built backend systems, processes to make sure that these things run effectively. And just recently, we completely revamped our coaching business to now being a service provider, and we've created over $500,000 of reoccurring monthly revenue, meaning I never have to sell another person again, and I'm gonna see that subscriptions come in every single month. In this video, I'm gonna show you how. If you're a coach or a founder, let me know if this rings a bell. Video sales letter, to application, to booked appointment with a setter, to booked appointment with the closer, then hopefully a close. We have ran a version of that model from 2019 all the way up until mid 2024. And it worked, but you know that this is a leaky funnel. The best in the industry have a 75% show rate. That means that 25% of people never make it to a closing call. Now let's reverse engineer this funnel, right? So that if they don't make it to the closing call, how many people do we lose from the application to the setter actually reaching out? I'd venture to guess it's another 10 to 15, maybe even 20% of people that you spent hard-earned cash for never even make it to the appointment setting call. Now, let's reverse it even back. How many people go to your website and never even watch your VSL that you spent all this money and hard-earned traffic to? Again, guys, the best sales teams are losing a quarter of their booked appointments running this VSL model. And I'm here to tell you, it works. We made tens of millions of dollars running the VSL model. So does it work? Yeah. Is it losing effectiveness? Absolutely. These things are optimized for volume. They're not optimized for connection and in turn, conversion. If you're still running a VSL or you're paying an agency to do it for you, you are leaking tens of thousands of dollars a month in possible revenue. You don't need more leads. You need a smarter funnel. Here are the real problems with the VSL. Number one is quality control. You're telling me that you're gonna put your lowest skilled employees, your appointment setters, as the first point of contact for your business? Quality control goes out the window. It's broken by design. SDRs, they're chasing no-shows, they get ghosted, and they're burning good leads. I've had so many high quality leads get messed up by my SDRs. And look, we train, we work hard, but at the end of the day, a high-level person wants to talk to a high-level person, and sometimes they just get turned off by these low-level people. Additionally, in 2025, it has never been harder to get through to somebody on the phone. Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, they are cracking down on outbound numbers. So even though this is an inbound lead, we can't even get a hold of these people because the carriers are blocking, text messages are getting harder and harder to send out. So at the end of the day, you're using outdated systems and a low-skilled person as the front line for your business. It's just a recipe for disaster that nobody's really acknowledging. And in 2024, we were trying all these different things because we saw the writings on the wall. Bookings were kind of dropping. People were a little bit more skeptical. So what we were doing is we were trying AI callers. We were double booking our closers to improve show rate. But we realized we're solving the wrong problem. As a founder, you are probably the best closer. I bet you if you hopped on a sales call, you probably would have a 70 to 80% close rate because the people see you, they like you, and they want to do business with you. The problem is you're the best player on the team and you're on the bench and you're not even getting in the game until the very end, if at all. And by that point, a majority of your leads have already been burned, never to be heard from again. Once we realized we were solving for the wrong problem with AI callers, double booking our closers calendar, and the fact that our best pitchmen, myself and our CEO, were sitting on the sidelines, we just completely flipped the script. We asked, how do we get our best people in the game? And the answer was simple. Let's run a webinar model. This is exactly how we broke it all down. And this is how we generate all of our revenue. Our conversions are higher, my team is leaner, and we're making more total revenue than we were previously at the end of the VSL. Here's how it all breaks down. We run a daily recorded webinar. So we run all of our traffic to a daily recorded webinar that sells tickets to our 3-day event. This builds so much trust. Now we can get a completely cold audience to convert at a better rate than we used to get with our warm audience through the VSL, which is crazy. And we're able to maximize all of the traffic, all the leads, and our team just cleans up after the webinar as well. The reason why we charge for tickets on the front end is because this offsets our customer acquisition costs in the form of ads. So let me make this abundantly clear. What we're able to do is get leads for almost free, meaning they watch the webinar, they buy tickets, that offsets ad cost. So now I have a captive 3-day audience for almost free, right? We operate at like a 0.7 to 0.9 ROAS on the front end. So that means that I only have to sell like 1 to 2 people and I've broken completely even, and the rest is pure profit. And I'm not paying a sales team. Additionally, the attendance rate's higher, the close rate's higher because myself and our CEO are pitching, our best pitchmen. And net revenue is higher, like I said, because we're not paying a sales team. And now we just repurposed our sales team's roles to they follow up with ticket purchasers, so they play cleanup. They also can close on our VIP sessions. These are the reasons why this works way better than the VSL. Number one, trust is way better than hype. VSLs don't give you enough time to actually build a relationship with somebody, right? What's better, watching a 10-minute video or spending 3 days with somebody, learning, and then being ready for the actual pitch? People are more skeptical than ever of the online gurus, right? So how can I break through that and actually build trust with somebody and position myself as a true expert? Well, the best way is by spending more time with people. Science says, you need to spend 7 hours with somebody before you can make a buying decision. Historically, that would be taking the people to lunch, spending more time with them, multiple sales calls. Now I can go one-to-many from the comfort of my studio and close at a higher percentage. And then you close at scale. Our 3-day workshop does all the heavy lifting. They already trust us. And now when they buy, they're ready for upsells on the back end. Skepticism is at an all-time high these days in the online space. You do not need another VSL. You need more time with your buyer. And what we did is we added an extra VIP bonus hour to our workshop. And guess what? It's just a sales interaction. So now our salespeople are acting as the VIP coaches. So now they can qualify on the workshop live. This is so smart because now they can build a relationship with everybody on the workshop that bought a VIP ticket, and your VIP ticket buyers are your best buyers anyway. And now the upsell is so much easier. Now, what did I do with the other 3 sales reps that I had? I moved them to account managers. Now they are checking in with all of my clients, and this is where it pays to have additional revenue. I have another video on that, by the way, on like how to actually build a subscription revenue business if you're a coach. So go watch that video. It's probably recent, so go check that out as well. But what we do is our coaches, meaning my previous sales reps that have now been repurposed, they are reaching out at strategic times. They're reaching out a day after the sign up, 14 days, 28 days. When our students get their first wins, they are reaching out not only to reduce churn because we want to make sure that they're getting support, they're reaching out to upsell additional services, additional products that we have, expanding our lifetime value, which is huge. And also something that is unheard of in the coaching industry. So our 3 people are focused on ascension, expansion, and most importantly, retention revenue, meaning we are holding our clients longer, meaning we're making more money per client with less overhead. So your sales team shouldn't just close, they should be focused on expanding LTV. Listen, if this video is valuable so far and you want to see more types of content like this, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want to see next. And if your business stuck at $30,000 to $100,000 in revenue and you feel like you're just running this rat race, click the link below. I would love to help you out. I know I can help. We've scaled up tons of businesses just like this. So I'll see you soon.